Hi everyone, it's Gail, and I am here today with part 3 of my Blue Fern Studios project that we're working on. So we will get started on that as soon as we say hi and hugs to Lorette, Marilyn, BB, and Darva D. Thank you so much for watching and your kind comments. Okay, let's see. I wanted to tell you that I know I said I was going to do every single thing on camera, but I decided to go ahead and sew the pocket on these last 4 pages because I thought, you know, you saw me in part 1 and 2 do all of these. And so basically what I did is the straight stitch on this little piece that's on the plastic and then sewed it around onto a pocket. So I did that. Took me maybe 20 minutes if you're kind of keeping track of how long this project will take. So I did that. I also ripped my my little pieces of coffee dyed muslin that I'm using as the binding. I also ripped those ahead of time. So those are the couple things I did to prepare today. Now we need to decide where we want to put. I think this is, you know, I might just switch that one and this one because otherwise I have kind of 2 purples in one. Okay. So let's get to attaching these, and yeah, we'll just do that. I think I want my glue book. I did fill my Fabri-Tac, so we should be just ready to sail with that. So we've got a couple pieces here. I think that's the side we want. Here's our page. So I'm just using my mat to kind of line them up a little bit. It's getting a little trickier because of the height of the book. You know, I might want to put it on the correct side too. Details. Okay, so yeah, it's getting a little trickier just because the book is getting thick, but doable, totally doable. So we're just going to put a little of this on. Okay, and then I'm looking on the side to make sure we're kind of matched up. And I'm going to do that, but I'm going to lift this up a little bit. And just a little bit. Okay, then this one. And I found that closing the book after gluing them on worked just fine. I was wondering if I was going to have stickiness in spots, but it worked okay. So yeah, I had a little time. I'm going to lunch with friends today, but I had about an hour. I'm like, ooh, let's just get going. Let's get going. So I'm just eyeballing that to make sure the crack in the spine is about even on the way down. And then I'm just going to fold that over because then we can continue on to the next page, which is this one. So cute. So hope you're all having a good day so far. I am. You know, it's early. But yeah, I'm having a good day. I'm just got ready for the day, and we're going to a restaurant that I haven't gone to in, let's see, where's it? In forever. It's one that's close to the college, so I used to go there all the time when I was working. I'd take the donors to the college to lunch there, but haven't been in many moons. So, okay, I'm going to put you there. And you, little one, just going to hold it up. Doing my best to keep it. Doing my best to keep it even. So yeah, they have good food. It's like one of the fancier restaurants in Helena, I would say. It's called the Silver Star. Fun story about that. When they were very first opening, my youngest daughter, she had been working, she had been playing basketball, and she decided she was done with that. And so we said, well, that's fine, but then you've got to get a job because you can't just be sitting around the house. Mean parents that we were. And so anyway, it was opening up, and so they, had the little hiring sign out. They weren't quite open yet. And so she applied, and she got the job, even though she had no waitressing experience or anything. And got the job and started. Well, then they had like gosh, it was intensive. I want to say it was 2 or 3 weeks of training. And because, like I say, it's a more upscale kind of a restaurant, and I think they wanted their people to be good at what they were doing, opening wine bottles and such. And so anyway, she did the training, and then she started there. Well, they must have done something right, because she's still in the restaurant business. What would this be? Probably 20 years later. 'Cause she was just a teenager when she started there. Anyway, yeah, so that's my little story about the Silver Star. It was a good place for her to work. I mean, they were very good. And like I say, she got excellent training. Okay, one more. Let's do one more. All right. Grab a couple pieces. Look at that. I only have, well, I guess I have 2 left. So, okay. Yeah, so gonna go there for lunch. I'm excited to catch up with those friends. I just saw my friend Catherine because she was at my retreat, but haven't seen my friend Diane since her retreat. So it'll be fun. We try to get together once a month. I'm probably the one that causes the most trouble because we've got, kid activities and my working with my videos and stuff. But we've stayed pretty well onto the routine. I've got Fabri-Tac everywhere, which is not great because it's pretty sticky. Okay, so yay, we did that. Okay, so so what we need to do is do the pockets on the back. Maybe I'll start with this one just because it's, how's that gonna look? I didn't even check. Oh, it's fine enough against the back cover. We have so much decorating to do. That's so fun. Okay, so let me grab my papers, which are here. And again, I'm using the 8x8 for all this. And let's see what might be fun for a pocket. You know what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the back cover here just to see. We're going to need to attach the covers too, and that's the part I don't exactly know what I'm doing. Well, I haven't known what I was doing with the whole project. Let's be honest. I'm just wondering if I brought in something that's more similarly colored to that, if it would kind of match up with this a little bit more. This is a possibility, like as a side tuck or something. This one could be good too. I like the black on that. Let's do that one. And let's do, since it's such a pretty pattern, kind of up and down, let's do something like that. Just to have. And remember, this is an ephemera holder, so it's not a journal. So I want pockets and such that are very serviceable. I think I'm going to go right at the edge there, because then I don't cover up too much of that flower. It's all very technical, isn't it? Decisions? I don't know. Okay. Do that. Look at how pretty that leftover is. Oh, gosh, so pretty. Okay, and then we need to make it 7. Oh, I can't remember what it was. Actually, no, we don't, because I want to go above the sewing and below the sewing here. So we're just going to mark it and do this. Let's see. Just chop that right there. Okay, another fun little scrap. And we will just put that there. So we're going to punch out a little bit of a divot here, a little thumb hole. And I need to distress. I mean, honestly, it's beautiful without the distressing. I just think the distressing like there just makes that pop out more from the background. Personal preference. I know not everyone's an inker. Okay. I meant to change that out. Forgot that. Oh, goodness, one moment. Okay, so we're just going to put that on there. And we'll have the back done. Oh, sweet girls on the back. That would have been cute too. Oh, well. It's so very hard when both sides of this paper are absolutely gorgeous. What are you going to do? Okay, cut that right on the edge. Okay, so that's good. Oopsie. Excuse me while I tamp down my glue. Okay, so that's cool. Okay, this is drying. Look at, I haven't had any seep through, but that one's kind of seeping through. So is that one. Maybe I was a little heavy-handed today. I don't know. We'll figure out something to fix that. Okay, so I wanted to kind of see. Gosh, it seeped through on all of them. See, look at those ones aren't bad. Actually, I think when it dries, it kind of looks like the coffee. So I think we're okay. Okay, there's a side pocket. So we don't want a side pocket here. What would we like? We did the 2. We did the one with plastic. That was kind of fun. There's a side and then just a regular. Maybe we'll just do a regular on this one. I actually should have done this ahead of time, shouldn't I? You probably were telling me so that my little things were on top, but oh well, didn't do it. So the second half of the book there on the bottom. Okay, so I mean, that would be pretty, wouldn't it? I'm going to give that, how big did I do that one? Not very big. That was a cutoff, I think. I'm going to do this. A rather tall one. Because sometimes you have pieces of ephemera that on a smaller pocket, they just want to fall off, you know? So let's just give that a chop. Where did I do it? Gosh, you guys, I can't, there it is. Couldn't see it. Okay, and then we're gonna need to make this probably right about here. Sorry, I know I'm kind of off camera. Another fun piece for a cluster. Love it. Okay, give this a little bit of a clip. So that's fine over the top too. That's okay. Was too excited to get him to be part of the book, wasn't I? No worries, this is for me anyway. And that's gonna be nice. There. Love, love, love. All of it. Love all of it. Now it may be a little interesting to get this side to stick with the, but art glitter glue does pretty well with fabric as well, so it should be okay. Okay, I'm just gonna hold that for a second. I'm glad that the tab didn't go onto her at all. That was good. Okay. So there is that one. Okay. And maybe we should do a double on this one. Oh, this is so pretty. I love that. Ooh, let's make that a pocket. And then that a pocket. I think that's fine. Okay, so we're gonna make this about this wide. Let me move things over a bit. Okay. Ooh, I love that. That's so pretty. I mean, to me, that needs no decoration. Maybe something like along there or something. But again, an awesome piece for a cluster. Made a bunch of those. I've got them in my little bin for this project. So, and this one's going to be awesome too. Look at that. It says heart right there. Isn't that perfect? Okay, and then let's get the divot out. My little punch is not going to be happy because the double thickness is a little hard for it to handle, but it'll do it. Come on, baby. You can do it. Yep. Okay, I need to dump that out a little. I'm spreading crumbs everywhere. Okay. And then I think the last one, we'll do another one of those plastic pockets that we did. So there will still be some sewing in this, in this session of the series. Okay. Alrighty then, let's get those two on. Let's see, I'm going to put that one there and that one maybe about right there. So far, so good. We just have to figure out the cover. I wish you all were right here in my craft room with me to help me figure that out. But since you're not, I'll do my best. Okay. Now I want this down a bit because I want to be able to put things in the pocket and not have them stick out the top. So something about like that. Okay. So we have that. Now this one we're going to do a pocket with some of the leftover, what did I do with the leftover? There it is. One of these. I mean, this would be a good size, but it's not bad. I think we might go with that. Okay, so I realize I'm gonna have to cut this down widthwise, but let's mark this way. Get that cut off. Ouch. Coordination. No coordination. So guess what? We get Alfie this weekend. I'm so excited. Let's see, when's this one showing? It's on Sunday, so we'll still have Alfie, I think. So, yeah, our granddaughters have a volleyball tournament in Spokane, Washington. And so the family's going to that, so we get the dog, which is happy to me. I am good with that. Okay. So, yeah, we need to cut off a bit. Okay, so now we're going to sew that, I think. Like we did the other one. Let me move this aside. Grab my sewing machine. Just take a second. I'm going to just zigzag this. And just get that on there as good as I can. Sorry, just lining it up. Ah, there we go. Just back stitching so that so those pressure points have good stitching. maybe should have done the distressing on that, but I don't know that I did on my other one either. Okay, so now we need to cut off this edge here that's flapped over like that, and then we need to chomp a little thumb hole. Okay, that was semi in the middle. Gosh. Okay, so now you are going to go right here. Give it a little. Okay. Put this guy down. And then we're going to figure out the cover. At least I hope so. All right. Put that right about there. Yeah, so that's, I kind of forgot that they had this Spokane thing. Because Addie's older, we should be able to watch her games on TV on a streaming service thing. Okay, guys, we've got all our pockets. How are we doing time-wise? We're good. I don't want to be late for lunch, you know. Okay, so there's the spine. I'm really happy with that. I feel like for not knowing what I was doing, that turned out well. And then this, let's ink and think about it for a little bit here. Well, I'm going to need a bigger piece of the muslin. Doesn't that look pretty inked? Oh, yes. So I think I'll just ink down this too. The rest is just wonderfully vintage all on its own. Well, so I think I need a bigger piece. So first of all, I'm going to need to attach this to, I'm going to need to attach the cover to the first page, right? I don't know, guys. I'm totally winging this because, as I said in maybe the first video, I really couldn't find a good tutorial on how to do like a fabric tab binding like this. Couldn't find one. So if you find one, let me know. Okay. And I'm fine with decorating this after it's put together. I think that's okay. Okay. Okay, so I could just kind of put that together. I've got 2 more of these made already. I think that will be okay. And then if I bind the back to the front, I don't know. We're going to try it. I think before I do that, I'm going to tear a couple more for the back. Let's see. I can just do this. Just have those ready to go. So, this is the part that I just didn't quite know how I was going to do, but we'll see if it works. If it doesn't work, then we will have learned what not to do. Okay. So, we'll get a couple of these, and gosh, both sides of that are super pretty. Okay, that one can be that way. All right. Going for it. This is what you call going for it, because I don't know what I'm doing. You know what? It's all good. What's the worst that can happen? Let's not find out. Okay, so I want that to be snug. So I'm just going to go like that. Okay. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. That's a saying, right? Or daring greatly. Okay, let's see. Here. Okay. Stay. Okay. Okay. Okay, we'll gingerly turn this over. And we're going to do the same on the back. So I'm just going to put that there and that there. So far, so good. Now I do know I want to put the book corners on this, as I said in an earlier episode of this series. Okay. Hurry up and put this one on so I can lay it flat. Come on. Glue. If you're in a hurry, Fabri-Tac is not going to cooperate. It's just a rule of life. All right. Oop, that slipped. I mean, maybe the best thing to do would be this. Make sure that's okay. Fingers crossed. Okay. Now what I'm thinking for the outside is a strip that is about 3 inches and wider than this a little bit. This is, how wide is this? It's about 1 inch. So what if we went, let's see if I can scoot that up and have this part to work with a little bit. 1 inch. Let's see here. Where did I rip off of this edge? Okay, so let's do this about 1.5 inches, 2 inches. I think I want 3 of them, so I think I'm just going to do 1.5 inches and see if we feel like that's good. So I just clipped it right on the edge, and I shall rip. I'm telling you, coffee dyed muslin, at least for me, is a must in my craft room. Just need to have it. Okay, got all the strings pretty much off. Okay, and then I think those were 2 inches. These were 2 inches this way, but they only had to go across the, this has to go around the spine and then have enough left to wrap on the side. So I'm going to go 3. I think that'll be good. I don't want too much, but I don't want not enough either. Well, we'll see here how this is going to do. It's fun to try something you've not done before and you don't know how to do. It kind of is fun. It's especially fun if it works out, which remains to be seen. Okay, let's see. That side. Get you off of there. Okay. All right, maybe this is dry enough to close. It is. Oh my gosh, I think we got it straight even. Okay. Well, sort of. Okay, I think some of that straightening is going to need to happen while we're putting on these ones on the spine. Okay. Well, no time like the present. Let's do this thing. I think I'm going to do the middle first. Oh, my stomach's growling. I am ready for lunch, apparently. All right. So, middle looks, and as you can see, I'm not measuring. I am just eyeballing it. Okay, I'm just gonna put that around like that. Now I do have Fabri-Tac on the spine part, but it's not attaching to anything, so there's that. Okay. You saw it here first, peeps. Gail doing something crazy with muslin that she's never done before. Why not do it on a video? Why not? Okay. I'm trying not to get this on my clothes since I am dressed for lunch. Try and make them somewhat even. Okay. Okay. Last one. And then we need to let this dry a little bit. So, I don't know. I might have to end the video because I don't want to work in the book and mess up the binding. You know what you picking up what I'm putting down there? Okay. I think we did it. I think so. Let's see. I'm going to set this kind of on here so it doesn't stick to my table. Well, we've got a few minutes, but okay, I'm thinking we're going to leave well enough alone, but we could kind of think about the cover because it's just sitting here. We could kind of think about how we want to decorate that. Okay, well, we have a plethora of things to look at playing with. Oh, I wanted to show you this. This was the clusters we did yesterday. This was the one that can go down the side of a page. And I put some Nouveau crystal glaze on it, on the big heart. And I really like how that looked. So I wanted to show you that. Okay, put that away. Now, I mean, seriously, look at this basket of stuff. Basket of stuff to use. These are all the clusters we made yesterday that go with this journal. Ephemera book. This is an ephemera book. Okay, there is a little, get my bits and pieces together. Okay, so I don't really want to use cardstock little ephemera pieces. I won't need this. I may need lace. I don't know. I'm thinking, would lace down there look cute? Like, I don't know, this one jumped out at me. This is lace 80 in this collection. Let's just see. Just play a little bit for a few minutes till we go, ooh, I do kind of like that. Okay. Well, there's a start for us. Yes, that's pretty. Okay. So, let's see. I'll leave this out. So I'm just looking at what else we've got here. Of course, we've got this beautiful trim too. It's velvet ribbon. Oh, I don't know. In the spirit of playing, let's play. I want to see what this would look like here. Yep. Right? Okay. That's going to happen there. And then, see, I'm thinking something right here. I don't know what. Don't need the stamps at the moment. Don't know if there's a chipboard thing that's oh, a book plate. How's about that one? Oh my gosh. Okay. Book Smart Charms, it's called. I love these anyway. Ew. Don't love the gooey stuff sticking it to the package. Oh, that's really tough. Well, I'll work on getting that off camera. But yes. Simple as that. That is what we're going to do. I need to think about this. I don't think I want to do brads. I'm not sure they'd go all the way through the cover anyway. But oh my gosh, isn't that beautiful? How much time do we have? We have 10 minutes. Okay, well, I might have to work on this off camera, but we could do our trim, yeah? Oh my gosh, this is so fun. Okay, let's cut you. So, for those of you that have trouble cutting into your blue fern, which I will admit it's difficult. It's difficult to make that first cut, but look what fun you can have. And I'll tell you what, I feel like, and that was part of the reason I was brave and did something I've never done before in terms of the binding and stuff, is all the papers and the ephemera pieces and the laces and all that. It's all so beautiful. It's hard to mess something up, you know? It's like, it's just such beautiful stuff. Sorry guys, I have to tidy, you know how I am. And I don't want to wrinkle this. Go down in. There you go. Just don't want to make any wrinkles on the little flowers. There we go. Okay. Okay. Oh my gosh. I absolutely am so excited. Let's see. Oh, I was looking for my glue book. There it is. Right underneath. Oh, this is so fun. One time a lady chastised me for saying the word fun too much. I'm like, seriously? I don't think you can have too much fun. Okay. So if I've said it too much for some people, I apologize. On the other hand, I'm having so much fun. Okay, so this is going to be a little tricky, but we'll get her done. Just going to go right down here. And I'm going to stick you down. Right in that glue. Oh, did I do the right side? I don't think so. I think this is the right side. Okay, well, no worries. Nope, I had the right side to begin with. Who'd have thunk when you putting on the trim would be the hardest part for me. Okay, so then what I need to do is kind of come in and I go around these little flowers. I'm late for lunch. I'm going to tell my friends I got into a project I couldn't stop. I'm having too much fun. Okay, there we go. I'm going to stop there, partially because my hands are so full of glue, but also because I've got to get the bits off the back of this thing, and it's going to take a bit. So we'll stop for now. Thank you so much for working with me today and working on this little book. I think guys, I think we've got it. I think it's going to be cool. Yay! So thanks so much and have a grateful day, and we'll just see you in the next video. Bye!